Hey guys, it's Allison. I know it's been, I think, almost a year since I put up a full video. Mainly it's been because I've moved like twice. Twice seems to be up here somewhere. So this all back here is way different. I mean, even if you look down the, okay, well you can't see down the hallway, but this is my living room and I have a new desk and everything. So I'm really excited to record. I have a lot of things coming. I have some new tutorials coming up, and today I just kind of want to do like a haul slash favorite video for August, and I think that's what I'm going to call it. So I'm just going to record this all in one stop because I'm using my dad's computer, so I couldn't find his webcam, so I had to just do it all in one swoop. So I'm going to try to be quick with it because I have to keep it under 10. Okay, so the first thing I am going to talk about is sorry, my computer went blank, are the Wet n Wild, they're the color icon palettes. Now obviously you're not going to be able to see this because the camera is not that great. I've seen a lot of, I know Goldie Starling talks about them, Cora from Vintage Tacky talks about them, and V from Glamour Doll Eyes talks about them a lot. They are great. I only bought Pride and Lust. Now, obviously, the colors are going to be a little off. Maybe if I come back, you can see them a little bit more. Pride comes with, they're all 6-color shadow palettes. Pride comes with, there's a white, a silvery pearl white, a green, a dark green, shimmery navy blue, and then a really dark navy blue. And then I also have the Lust, which is a really like light pinky lavender, a off-white color, a gray, a plum, a dark plum, and a super shimmery dark plum. These are fantastic. The color payoff, let me just show you. I'm just gonna kind of swatch that dark plum. Look at that on my finger. I mean, I will swatch it on my hand. I have other stuff written on my hand. I don't have anything under there. That's just complete color payoff. I mean, I am in love. I'm trying to wipe it off. I'm in love with these. They have two others, Vanity and something else, but they're kind of neutrally like skin tone colors. Wet n Wild has completely kind of redone what I thought they were. You know, you used to be able to get them, they were like 99 cents, and they weren't that great. Now, like, they've completely overturned the whole line, and it's stuff that I really want to buy. I bought a few other Wet n Wild products. I'm not as kind of wild about the other ones that I bought as much as I am about those palettes. I mean, these are something really small. I bought one of their perfect pairs. It is like a cream. I can't even get, you can tell it's been a while and I can't even stay in the screen. It's like a white cream eyeshadow stick. You know, when I think of cream eyeshadow sticks, I think of Max cream eyeshadow sticks, and just a liner. Show you that. I mean, it was $3.99, which these are $4.99. Oh gosh, and I'm not going to have them long if I break them. I seem to, every time I make a video, break my eyeshadows. I bought that, and then I also bought this, which I kind of like. It's almost like the MAC, not MAC, but the Mark hookups, whereas you can kind of, it's the double-ended, but you can kind of switch them out. This specific one, they call them, this is from Wet n Wild, this is the Color Icon dual-ended eyeliner. The one side is just a black pencil eyeliner, and the other is a glitter liner, which is a lot of glitter in it. I mean, if you can kind of see that, let me show you that right there. It's really glittery. I mean, if I hold that in front of the camera, it's just, I love it. I don't really so much obviously wear just the silver glitter on its own. I will do a little, I'll do black liner with, I'm just going to kind of like semi-swatch this real quick for you. With a... I've already been 5 minutes. This is going to have to be a two-parter. See, and then that's with it. Right there is with it over top of it. So it's really cool. I like it. You know, so that's just something that I really like. Another thing that I've got recently that I'm in love with. Now, please don't laugh, because as soon as I got it, I've had some of these for a while, like a month or so, because I like to try things out before I really talk about them. I don't like the way this camera is on me. This is the Tarte Flower Child palette. I love it. So it's almost like a little purse that you would want to carry around. It has 12 different eyeshadows in it. Now, obviously, I broke the mirror. Yay me. The pink and the kind of skin tone, I have used the crap out of. Those are like two of my everyday kind of look things. This is going to be weird. The Tarte eyeshadows, I have like this thing for smell. Like, CoverGirl translucent powders, I don't really like to use because they have a weird kind of musky old lady smell. These eyeshadows, I'm just going to pull one out of here. They smell really good. It's almost like they're kind of perfumey, or I don't know, but they smell good. If you've ever used Tarte, you'll know what I'm talking about. The color payoff actually in these, for it to be, they're pretty good. They're a little, if you can kind of see, compared to even that Wet n Wild. I'm not a fan of every single one of them. I think I bought it more for the novelty. It came with this. It came with, I'm trying to get it in my, it came with this brush, which I kind of, let me kind of go back and find out where I am. I really like this brush. The only problem, it's not very well made. This is what has happened to it. So I don't really use it a whole lot. It also came with two eyeliners, which are a brown. It's like, it's the exact same color as the brown and the green in the palette. So I really like that. That's something that I've also kind of turned to one of my go-to kind of things. But like I said, I really like the smell of it. Another thing, and I don't think I've talked about this, I have a thing. I know a lot of people say, they're like, oh, I only have one. I don't have a lot of mascaras. I mean, I have a few because I don't see the point in wearing 1,000. I like to layer my mascaras. But something that I've really fallen in love with lately is it's a brand called CQ, who is, I found this at Walmart. I can't find it at many other stores. It's called the Small Giant Mascara. I don't know if you can read that. The light's kind of shimmering off of it. I have makeup all over my hands. This thing is amazing. I mean, I want to use this more than some of, like my more, it's a really tiny brush, but this makes your eyelashes huge. I mean, I also have NARS Larger Than Life, which kind of also has like a smaller brush compared to what some of the other ones I use. If I had to go on a deserted island and pick one of these, I mean, if you look at this, I paid $26 for my NARS one and like $8 for my CQ one. First of all, the NARS, you only get this much product, whereas with this you get this much. It works almost 50% better. Now the NARS I really like because it separates my lashes. The CQ kind of clumps them a little, but if I use a eyelash brush, it's okay. But the CQ actually makes my lashes longer. I'm now going to pause this. There's going to be a part 2, so go to that part 2 so I can finish this.